On our wedding day, her jealous ex objected. She begged me to forgive her. I smiled. There's nothing to forgive. Then I played the audio recording of them planning the fake objection to see if I'd fight for her. The church went silent. I, 29 male, was supposed to get married last Saturday. Had been with Gianna, 27, for 4 years, engaged for 1. Everything seemed perfect. She was sweet, supportive, always talking about our future kids, the works. Her friends called us couple goals, which should have been red flag number 1. Looking back, 2 weeks before the wedding, I'm at her place helping with last-minute prep. She's in the shower. Her phone keeps buzzing. It's face up on the counter, and I see a text preview from her ex, Dexter, 30M. Remember, wait for the priest to ask, then stand up. And my stomach dropped, but I didn't touch her phone, didn't confront her, just noted it and started paying attention. Over the next few days, noticed things. Gianna kept ringing up Dexter randomly. Saw Dexter at the coffee shop, so awkward, or Dexter texted asking if I'm really getting married. Can you believe him? Testing my reactions, I guess. Then her best friend Lola, 28F, let something slip at the rehearsal dinner. After a few wines, she giggled and said, "Can't wait to see your face tomorrow during the ceremony." Gianna says, "You're going to be so surprised." I played dumb. Yeah, can't wait to see her dress. But Lola got this weird look. Oh yeah, the dress? That's what I meant. That night I couldn't sleep. Something was off. Really off. So I did something I'm not proud of. I went through our iPad that syncs with her messages. Found a whole group chat. Gianna, Lola, her sister Piper, 25F, and Dexter. The messages went back weeks. Gianna, it's perfect. Dexter objects, says he still loves me. I cry and beg him to leave, then turn to see if my man will fight for me. Yes, every girl deserves to see her man jealous. Dexter, still think this is weird? But if it makes you happy, babe. Babe, he called her babe. More scrolling. If he doesn't fight for me or get jealous enough, that tells me everything about our marriage. Lola, it's not mean, it's romantic. Like a movie. What if he just walks out? He won't. He's too proper. He'll stand there and take it like always, but I need to see passion. I need him to claim me. I screenshot everything, emailed them to myself, then found something worse. Voice memos they'd sent each other. Gianna and Dexter rehearsing his objection speech. Multiple takes critiquing each other's performance. Make it more desperate, Dex. Should I mention the Paris trip we took? Yes. That'll really test him. I downloaded everything. 3 hours of evidence. Then I went back to my hotel room and made my own plans. Update 1 Saturday came. Perfect weather. 200 guests. Gianna looks stunning. I won't lie. Playing the happy groom was the hardest acting I've ever done. The ceremony starts. Everything's beautiful. Gianna's crying. Performance tears. I now know. We get to the vows, exchange rings. Then comes the moment. Priest, if anyone objects to this union, speak now or forever hold your peace. Like clockwork, Dexter stands up in the 5th row, gasps from the crowd. I object. He declares, voice shaking with fake emotion. Gianna, I still love you. We were meant to be together. Remember Paris? Remember what you said under the stars? Gianna turns, hand to her mouth in shock. Oscar-worthy. Really, Dexter? No. You have to leave. She spins to me, eyes wide. Baby, I'm so sorry. He's crazy. Tell him to leave. Show him I'm yours. The whole church is silent, waiting. Her mom is clutching her pearls. My mom looks ready to kill someone. I smile, calm as can be. Pull out my phone. There's nothing to forgive, Gianna. Her face flickers with confusion. What? Baby, make him leave. Actually, before we continue, I have something everyone should hear. I connect my phone to the venue's sound system. Had the AV guy ready. Slipped him $100 that morning. The first voice memo starts playing. Gianna's voice fills the church. If he doesn't fight for me or get jealous enough, that tells me everything about our marriage. Gasps. Gianna goes white. Then Dexter's voice. What if he just walks out? Gianna on the recording. He won't. He's too proper. He'll stand there and take it like always. I let it play the entire 5-minute rehearsal, them laughing about how epic it'll be. Dexter asking if she's sure she wants to marry me, if she needs this kind of test. Her saying marriage is just paperwork, and she needs to know she can make me jealous whenever she wants. The church is dead silent. I pocket my phone. So to answer your question, Dexter can stay or leave. I honestly don't care, but I'm leaving. Started walking. Gianna grabbed my arm. Wait, it was just a test to see if you loved me. Tests are for school, not marriages. You don't understand. Every woman does this. Tell him Lola. Lola from her bridesmaid spot actually nodded. It's true, it's normal. You were supposed to fight for her. I looked at the crowd. Anyone else here test their partners with fake scenarios? My groomsman Jerome raised his hand. My ex did. That's why she's my ex. Gianna's dad stood up. What the hell is this, Gianna? She turned on the waterworks. Daddy, he's humiliating me on my wedding day. You humiliated yourself? I said the only thing I did was press play. Walked straight out. Behind me, I could hear chaos. Dexter trying to explain he was just helping. Gianna's mom screaming at Dexter. My mom laughing. Actually laughing. The priest saying something about sanctity of marriage. My best man Carlos followed me out, handed me the car keys. Bar. Best wedding ever, honestly. Update 2. The aftermath. It's been 5 days and the entitlement has reached astronomical levels. Started with Gianna showing up at my apartment Sunday morning. Still in her wedding dress, makeup smeared. Banging on the door at 6 a.m. You ruined my life. Opened the door but kept the chain on. You're still in the dress? Where else would I go? We were supposed to be on our honeymoon. Maybe Dexter's free. You two can recreate Paris. She actually screamed like Primal Scream. Neighbors came out. You don't understand. It was a test, a harmless test. Every bride does it. Name one. I don't have to explain myself to you. We're getting married. Daddy rescheduled everything for next month. I laughed. Couldn't help it. Your dad rescheduled our wedding without the groom. You'll come around. You love me. You're just being dramatic. Gianna, I literally walked out of our wedding. That's just cold feet. My therapist says, your therapist told you to stage a fake objection. Her face went red. She said, I have trust issues and need reassurance. And you thought the solution was to create a situation where you needed to test my trust. She tried a different approach. Tears. I just loved you so much. I was scared. I needed to know you'd fight for me. Fight who? Your ex you hired to perform. It's not like that. It's exactly like that. Go home. Gianna, Monday. Her mom Francine called. This woman had the audacity to demand I pay for the canceled wedding. $20,000. The venue, the catering, the flowers, all wasted because you threw a tantrum. I didn't plan a fake objection, Francine. It was harmless. A silly girl thing. You destroyed my baby over nothing. Your baby is 27 and conspired with her ex-boyfriend. Conspired? Don't be dramatic. And now the whole town is laughing at our family. Maybe don't raise kids who treat marriage like a reality show. She threatened to sue. I sent her the screenshots of the planning messages. She hung up. Tuesday was Piper's turn. Showed up at my work. Security had to escort her out. She was yelling about how I'm emotionally abusive for abandoning her sister. Said I clearly never loved Gianna if I couldn't handle one tiny test. Told my coworkers I was gay and using Gianna as a cover. My boss had to get involved. I showed him the wedding video. Yes, someone filmed it all. He banned Piper from the premises and gave me the rest of the week off. Wednesday, Dexter reached out. Dexter, the actual nerve, bro. Can we talk Manto, man? We met at a coffee shop. This absolute walnut tried to convince me Gianna only loved me. She just needed to know you were passionate about her, man. Like I am. You're passionate about my fiancé, ex-fiance. And no, I mean yes, but not like that now, but before. Look, you don't get it. Gianna needs drama. She feeds on it. If you just played along with you professing your love at my wedding. It wasn't real. You called her babe in the messages. His face went white. You saw those? Everyone at the wedding heard those. Look, between us guys, maybe you dodging this bullet is good. She made me do crazy stuff when we dated. Fake a pregnancy scare to see if I'd propose. Pretend to move away to see if I'd follow. This objection thing was mild. I stared at him. And you helped her? He shrugged. I still love her, man. I'd do anything, including ruin her wedding, including making sure she marries someone who deserves her, which you clearly don't if you can't handle her tests. The entitlement, the delusion. I left without another word. Update 3. Thursday night, they went nuclear. Gianna posted on social media essays about emotional abuse, gaslighting, abandonment, how I trapped her into a wedding then humiliated her, how playing those recordings was revenge porn. It wasn't. How I clearly planned this to hurt her because I'm a narcissistic sociopath. Within hours, her flying monkeys attacked messages, calls, random people finding my social media, death threats, actual death threats over a fake wedding objection. But Gianna messed up. She included details, specific ones about how she only wanted to test my love and how the plan with Dexter was innocent. People started asking questions. Wait, you planned an objection? Your ex was in on it. You rehearsed it. The narrative crumbled fast. Then came Friday. The big move. Gianna's dad, Anthony, called different tone this time. Son, let's be reasonable. This has gone too far. I agree. Good. So you'll apologize and what? Apologize publicly. Say you overreacted. Marry Gianna quietly next month. We'll spin it as a romantic reconciliation. Anthony, are you insane? I'm trying to save both our families' reputations. Do you know what this has done to my business? Clients are laughing at me. My daughter is a meme. Your daughter made herself a meme. I'll pay you. I actually laughed. You'll pay me to marry Gianna. 50,000 cash. Just marry her. Stay together. 2 years. Quiet divorce. Everyone saves face. Anthony, she conspired with her ex-boyfriend to test me at our wedding. So my wife tested me plenty when we were young. It's what women do. You roll with it. No wonder Gianna thinks this is normal. 100,000. Anthony, final offer. 200,000. But you marry her this weekend. Private ceremony. Sign a prenup that includes an NDA about the first wedding. You want to pay me $200,000 to marry your daughter and never talk about what happened? It's a good deal. You'd be set. And Gianna gets her wedding. What does Gianna get out of this? Her reputation back. A husband, the wedding album she wants, a husband who had to be paid to marry her. She doesn't need to know about the money, the entitlement, the audacity. I recorded this call too. Single-party consent state. Anthony, I'm going to say this once. No amount of money will make me marry someone who thinks relationships are a game show. Goodbye. You'll regret this. I know people. You'll never work in this town again. This isn't a movie, Anthony. He hung up. 20 minutes later, I get a call from my company CEO. Anthony tried to get me fired. CEO listened to his rant, then called me to laugh about it. Turns out CEO's ex-wife pulled similar stunts. I still had my job. Final update. It's been 3 weeks now. Time to wrap this saga up. The day after Anani's bribe attempt, I posted everything online. The screenshots, the recordings, even the bribe call. Full transparency, tagged everyone involved. The internet did its thing. Gianna became a viral sensation, but not how she wanted. Memes everywhere. Don't be a Gianna became trending. Someone made a TikTok series called Testing Your Man Gone Wrong with millions of views. But the real consequences? Dexter's girlfriend, oh yeah, he had one. Found out, dumped him publicly. Very publicly. Her Instagram story was savage. Apparently, he'd been telling her he was going to a work conference the day of my wedding. She posted their texts where he was lying in real time during the ceremony. Lola got kicked out of her sister's bridal party. Her sister said she couldn't trust someone who thought weddings were performance art. Lola tried to defend herself, saying it was supporting female empowerment. Her sister replied, "Empowering what? Stupidity." Piper lost her job. Turns out showing up at someone's workplace to harass them, then lying about their sexuality to their coworkers has consequences. Her boss saw the security footage. Instant termination. Anani's business tanked. Not because of the wedding, but because the bribery call went viral. Trying to pay someone to marry your daughter isn't a good look for a family values financial advisor. 3 major clients pulled out in 1 week. Francine started a petition to make me pay for emotional damages. It got 12 signatures, all family members. Someone started a counter petition called Gianna Should Apologize. It got 45,000 signatures. And Gianna, she tried damage control, posted a tearful apology video, but she couldn't help herself. The apology was actually her explaining why testing partners is normal and healthy, and I was toxic for not understanding female psychology. She actually said if he really loved me, he would have fought Dexter right there in the church. That's what a real man does. The comments destroyed her. Women calling her out for setting feminism back decades. Men sharing their own stories of being tested by partners. Therapists explaining why this behavior is actually emotional abuse. Then someone found her old tweets. Years of her bragging about training boyfriends, testing them, playing games. One tweet from 3 years ago. If your man doesn't get jealous when you flirt with others, he doesn't really love you. Facts. She deleted everything. Went dark last week. Mutual friends told me she moved back with her parents. No job. She quit hers before the wedding to be a wife influencer. No prospects. Dexter won't talk to her. Turns out even he has limits. The last message she sent me, "You destroyed my life over a harmless prank." I replied, "No, you destroyed your life over a harmful prank." She tried to call. I blocked her. Yesterday, Carlos forwarded me something. A Facebook post from Gianna's aunt, looking for a therapist for my niece, preferably one who specializes in accountability and narcissistic behavior. Urgent growth. Maybe too late, definitely. As for me, I'm good. Great. Actually returned all the wedding gifts with explanation notes. Most people were incredibly supportive. Her family's gifts, donated them to a charity for relationship abuse survivors. Seemed fitting. Started therapy myself. Not because I'm traumatized, but because I need to understand how I missed the red flags for 4 years. Therapist says I was being love-bombed and gaslit long before the wedding. Working through it. Met someone at my therapist's office. Actually, Kiko. She was there because her ex hired actors to pretend to rob them to see if she'd protect him. We bonded over the insanity. Just coffee so far, but she seems genuine. First thing she said, "Just so you know, I don't do tests. If I have a concern, I use words like an adult." Refreshing. The wedding venue. They offered me a full credit for a future event. Thinking about throwing an A, I dodged a bullet party next year. Same date, Vame open bar. Everyone's invited except Gianna, Dexter, and anyone who thinks relationship tests are normal. The priest called last week, said, "In 40 years of weddings, mine was the wildest." Also said, "I did the right thing. Marriage built on deception is no marriage at all." Wise man, to anyone reading this, trust your gut. If someone needs to test your love, they don't trust your love. And without trust, what's the point? Don't marry a Gianna. Don't be a Dexter. And definitely don't be the friend who enables this nonsense. Find someone who thinks your love is enough without needing to stage a production to prove it. Oh, and always check the iPad. Peace out. P.S. If you're reading this, Gianna, and I know you are, Lola definitely sent you the link. Therapy isn't a punishment. It's a gift. Use it. Learn from this and stop testing people. Love isn't a game show. There are no prizes for